Well, trying to keep out of the way. As you can see, everybody, we're down here at the Perth Bayswater Rugby team. Welcome to the show. And we got a lot of good stories for you coming here. A bit of a cloudy, wet day. I hope we're not going to get rained on. And we're watching a couple teams playing here right near the end of the game. And our big local celebrity, everybody knows him here, is Rick. Hi, Rick. How are you?
Good, thanks, Moose. Good to see you.
Good. Rick Boyd, and he's here with the Perth Bayswater Rugby team. You've probably seen him when we did our specials during the week for the happy birthday celebrations at Access 31. And don't forget, that continues on Access 31. They want you to keep ringing and becoming a friend of Channel 31, because obviously it helps keep us on air and keeps this station going, the local station. Now, Rick, tell us a little bit about the two teams playing now.
This is a second grade game. There's about 15 minutes to go. The black team's Perth Bayswater. That's us, the good guys, and the green team is University. And the game's almost finished. We're leading at this stage 48-5. The lads started slowly, but they've had a real avalanche of tries in the second half, and it's looking like a beautiful win for Perth Bayswater.
So it's a bit of a close game at the moment. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, they're hanging in there by their fingernails. Yeah, our second grade is coming second in their competition right now, so they're a tidy little team and they're performing well today.
Fantastic. Now, the University team based where?
University is based at McGilvray. They're one of the older clubs around. Always good to have them down here at Morley Reserve, and they're a good competition.
So that's UWA, University of WA team?
The University of Western Australia, yep.
Okay, so obviously what it is they're out there thinking way too much, where the other boys are out there just playing brawn. Is that the way it is?
Yeah, you can't beat some good old-fashioned violence. That's the way it is.
Not that we condone it, of course, here on Balls and all, but this is a game, but it's not just a game for men either, because you got a great women's competition too in the rugby union, don't you?
Yes, we have a very active girls team. They had a loss today. It doesn't happen very often. They're a great addition to the club. We love having them down here.
Fantastic. And we see the other boys getting warmed up for the next big game. That's the grade 2, is that correct?
That's first grade out there. That's it's the big boys. They're in the middle of the table at present. University's languishing in the nether region, so we're looking for a win today to boost us up the table there a little bit.
Right. Now, how's the scale looking so far of the different teams, and roughly how many teams do you have in your league?
We've got 6 teams in the club. They're all doing reasonably well at this stage. First grade's in the middle. The others are probably in the top half of their tables. So overall, in the club championship, we're coming third, and we're doing pretty well. We've got some good depth. First grade has got some talent there, and they're looking for a good finish to the year. And there's 7 games to go in the competition, so we'll be expecting some good things from them today as a pointer for the rest of the season.
And then after that, all the boys are going to come down to Ashfield Reserve there and play gridiron for the Perth Broncos, of course, aren't they?
Absolutely. There's nothing a rugby player likes more than putting a helmet on his head and banging into someone.
That's right. It's like an extension from rugby, isn't it? All the protection, they'd go crazy in that gear. Well, anyway, listen, we're going to be wandering around watching some of the games. They're all kind of back off in the corner there at the moment. We got a lot of stories. Rick's going to stick around with us, and we're going to go to a story now we did recently with Kevin Bloody Wilson, the guy you can't say his name unless you swear. Quite an Australian legend. Everyone knows him as the big funny man, the guy who swears and makes all kinds of rude comments and whatever, but there is a great side to Kevin Bloody Wilson that we found here on Balls and All, and he is a bit of a legend with something he does helping out the poor kids with cancer. And as we showed you back during the Christmas time, the Patrons album, he gives his number here too. Make sure if you want a copy of the Patrons album put out by Kevin Bloody Wilson, TJ Dennis, a whole bunch of Normie Rowe, a whole bunch of great Australian legends, and all the money goes towards kids with cancer. Great effort. So have a look at this story. Hi everybody. Well, we're talking to the organizer of the big tee-off here, the world's biggest tee-off, and someone who really knows how to tee a lot of people off. Here he is, Kevin Bloody Wilson. How you going, buddy?
Thanks, Moose. Good again to see you. Great to see you.
Good. Now, you seem to do a lot of things for cancer. Last time we spoke, the Patrons album, which was on the show just recently, and which all went to cancer research. And what's today all about?
Well, today's exactly exactly about the same thing, cancer research, because basically I don't think that there's a person in Western Australia, or in Australia for that hasn't been touched in one way or another by cancer. If it's not them, it's a rally or a friend.
Yeah.
So I think everybody is affected by it, and we need more research, otherwise we'll never find a cure.
Well, wouldn't we love the day when that's all something where you take a tablet and it's all over and done with?
Well,
and
I see that's coming, you know, and in much the same way, you know, like tetanus and TB and diseases like that used to be rife and take out entire populations. Now they're things that you say, what, never heard of it, and that's because of they've found a cure through research, and I'm sure that they're not far away from that with cancer. In fact, we're seeing it every day with different types of cancer that they've got better treatment for, and in some cases, particularly leukemia,
yes,
you know, where they've really made major breakthroughs. So we should all be supporting it, and I'm so glad to see today that here at our Australia's biggest tee-off,
yes,
that people have taken that on board.
Now, is this being done all over Australia, did you tell me?
Not so much the tee-off, but the Australia's biggest morning tea. It's all over Australia. Like women that just have a couple of friends around for morning tea this morning are charging them $5 to be there,
yeah,
and all that money goes through to cancer research as well. So everybody's behind the idea, and what we're in the business of doing, I guess, is making people appreciate it a little bit more and more aware of the research that does go on.
Yeah, no, we just did a rodeo up in Brigadoon, the same type of thing, all for the kids with cancer and the kids up at Princess Margaret. Now, with the people that are all here, how'd you get involved with all them to come down?
Well, made a few phone calls basically, and got a few friends involved. People like the Dockers, because everybody knows that I'm a major Docker supporter. So
you can tell by all the purple you're wearing.
You like the My sister wasn't wearing it today, so I thought I would.
Fantastic. I was going to steal it off you, but I don't think it'll fit.
It probably would, you know. Probably would, Moose.
Now, the people you got here, you even got Fat Cat walking around the back there, Rick Arden from 7, and some of the Eagles that we've just spoke to, a couple of the boys from the Dockers. Now, who's looking like being pretty good here with the golfing?
Well, actually, I'm going to let you in on something. The other day, I was down at the Freo Oval with Tony Modra, and we were talking about this, and I said, what sort of a golfer are you? He said, he said, I enjoy a bit of a hit. So I had a set of clubs in the back of the car. They're my wife's, they're not mine, because I belong to Sports Anonymous.
Yeah.
Any of my mates get the urge to play sport, I go around their house and sit with them for a couple of hours with a carton of piss till we talk them out of it, yeah.
Good. I'm thinking about, by the way, I drink bourbon. I'm thinking about being a gridiron player. Yeah,
So what we did, Tony took a ball out of the car and one of those big wooden things and whack, and sent it from the other side of Fremantle Oval over the jail wall. And I'm told since then he's got about a 300-metre whack on him, so that's...
Well, we've been seeing him doing a little bit of golfing here, and I mean, from the first hit, it looked like he was the closest to the hole there.
He is, and he still is, in fact. And there's probably been a couple of hundred balls hit this morning, and he's certainly the closest. He's within a metre, over about 50 metres, so that's pretty good, isn't it?
Not bad, not bad. Now, people seeing this, obviously a lot of you couldn't come up here today, but they can still donate, can't they? How do they go about that?
Absolutely. Just contact the Cancer Research Foundation and they'll be happy to accept any donations at all. As I say, because it does affect a lot of us. One way or another, it'll affect a lot of us.
And thank God you're there to not only help with the Cancer Foundation, but the humour, because humour helps a lot as well.
Certainly does, yeah. That's what's got me through a lot of bad times.
Okay, don't forget everyone, have a look at the Patrons album that Kevin here and a lot of his buddies put together. We plugged it since Christmas when we spoke with Kevin and Normie Rowe.
Yep.
A nice guy. And Angry, did you catch up with Angry when he came out?
No, I never got the opportunity to. We were both sort of running on different schedules at that time, so we weren't able to, but we will next time for sure and certain.
And where can they find the Patrons album?
Patrons album through the Vietnam Veterans Motorcycle Club in Western Australia, or any club throughout Australia, or Both Barrels Music on 94480155.
And one time for the camera? I don't know why everyone says that, because you're on camera anyway.
The number to ring for the Patrons album is 94480155.
And a lot of great names on that as well.
Too right. Normie Rowe, Angry Anderson, TJ Dennis, Cole Elliott, yours truly.
Everybody. Well, thanks very much once again.
Always good.
Thanks for inviting us.
And thanks for being so patient. Thanks for coming out today. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Kevin, and that was a great effort. Don't forget, you can keep donating to the kids with cancer, and like when McDonald's have their McHappy Day, please look after them as well. Anything you can do to help the kids, of course, and a lot of that money goes to help Princess Margaret Hospital and the research for cancer. Well, the game's just finished there. The second one's coming along. Justin and James are going to be joining us, and we'll be right back after the break.
I'm James and I'm with Justin today. How you going, mate?
Good on you, Jimmy. No, we're not sponsored by Guinness.
Yeah,
but
we would like to be, but yeah.
So if Guinness fans are out there,
Guinness fans are out there, just send us in a few freebies and we'll be happy.
Absolutely.
Now, back to the real point while we're here. We're going to introduce the next story where
That's right.
the same day when Moose went down to Ellenbrook for their morning tee off with Kevin Bloody Wilson, which was a great day anyway because it was for kids with cancer.
Top cause, mate. Good to see them all rallying behind. There was the Eagles, Dockers, and we actually got to speak to a couple of them.
That's right.
Not the Dockers because they're under contract with another network, but
we spoke to a couple of the Eagles.
They missed out. We spoke to a couple of Eagles. And before we go, we're going to chat to this little bloke down here. He's a #1 Balls and All fan. How you going, buddy? Heads.
That almost hurt.
How you going, buddy? What's your name?
That.
That was a footy, I think. What's your name? You're still in shock.
Nakwata.
You're on TV, mate.
What's your name?
Nakwata.
Nakwata. Are you coming down here to play footy, or are you coming down here to watch?
Nothing.
Come down here to sing Bar Bar Black Sheep, wouldn't it? All right, mate. Well, we will send to this break anyway, so catch up with what Moose got up to.
Hi everybody, we're up here at Ellenbrook, and behind us is something fantastic going on. We'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute, but I got a couple of boys, as you'll know them well, a couple of boys playing for the mighty West Coast Eagles. I got Andrew and Paul with me. How you going, guys?
How you going, Moose? How are you? Yeah, can't complain. It's going well.
Good. Now, you guys just had a few tees off here. How'd you go?
Well, mate, I'm not playing golf for a long time, I'll tell you that right now. Well, that's why I play football. I'm no good at golf, unfortunately.
Like me, got a golfing style good enough for something else. That's right.
That's it, yeah. But no, it's been a good day today. It's for charity today for Cancer Foundation. So no, we're happy to be up here.
Yeah, well, obviously, as you see on our show, we do anything for the kids, especially cancer. And we were talking with Kevin Bloody Wilson. He mentioned this is all on. He's a guy really much behind this. So how'd you guys get teed into it?
Oh, we volunteered at the club. They asked a few guys want to come down to Ellenbrook and for the Cancer Foundation. We said, yeah, it's a good cause and that sort of stuff. So me and Paul said, yeah, we'll come down and help out. So. Yeah, same place. Like Kevin's actually trying to get a bit of work around for the boys down at West Coast Eagles, and no, it is good to be down here.
Yeah. Now you guys doing very well this year. How do you feel the changes with the new coach and all that? How's that happening? How's Ken Judge doing there?
He's going well at the moment. You know, the boys had their second win in a row, or two in a row, I should say, last week against Collingwood, against Mick. So it was good to see. But I think we're going along quite well at the moment. We just got to keep continuing to win.
Now you've been under Mick, as you say, for 7 years. How does it feel being the other team all of a sudden?
Oh no, I think it's good for a change. You know, it's good to have Ken down there. He's brought a new game plan, new style to the Eagles, and I think that's certainly helped us out.
Excellent, excellent. How long have you been with the boys?
That's my second year. So I had 1 year with Mick and 1 year with Ken. So they're both good coaches, and Judgy's sort of got this new game plan going at the moment, and we went.
Doing well.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's going good. You know, we're enjoying our footy down there, and things are coming well. Hopefully, the right time of the season.
That's right. Now you guys are both West Australian boys. Are you both here from Perth, the country, or where?
Yeah, no, I'm from Perth. Originally from the area of Warwick, and I had the chance to go down and play for West Perth Football Club, and that's where I progressed to the Eagles.
The Falcons, mighty Falcons.
Yeah, premiers last year, so no, it was good.
Yeah, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm a Perth boy as well. I'm from Bassendean.
We're Bassendean.
Mighty Bazo boys, mate. We go all right, don't we?
We'll give you,
that's the one, mate.
We'll give you a little bit of Timey Kangaroo down in a minute.
Yeah, so I'm from Swan Districts and mighty Black and Whites, mate. Yeah.
That's right. Now with the future, obviously you got the rest of the season coming. How do you feel you guys are going? Are you on target?
Oh yeah, I think at this stage we are. We're in the 8 at the moment. I think we're sitting at 5th, halfway through the season. I think we've just got to try and win every game at home, and I think we'll make the finals. But we just got to win away as well. So we've done that last week, and we've just got to keep progressing from there.
Yeah, and you feel the same way with every way everything's progressed?
Yeah, first half of the season was a bit up and down, a bit like a roller coaster, I guess. But this second half, I mean, we've won the last game and won the game before. That's 2 games straight now. So hopefully we can be looking good for the end of the season.
Yeah, we spoke to your buddy Scotty Cummings the other night, and a bit of a joker. Any little fun things happen that you can tell us?
Oh, with Scotty, anything can happen. I think him and Guy McKenna, they make a good pairing, and anything that might happen on the training track, and it's always Scotty involved. So it can have a good time with Scotty.
Yeah, you always got to have at least one troublemaker on the team, right?
He's not all there, Scott Cummings. No, not all there.
Well, we can't repeat a lot of the jokes he told the other night anyway on television. But thanks a lot, guys, for having a chat with us. Obviously, thanks very much from the cancer people. Obviously, thanks for your help there, and wish you all the best in the season.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, guys.
Yes, thanks for that story, Moose. It was a good one with the Eagles, and it was a good day down there, like we said before, which was for the kids with cancer. We're still here at the Perth Bayswater watching the rugby and speaking with the man, Rick Boyd. How are they looking at this part of the game?
Yeah, thanks, James. We're into about 30 minutes of the first half. Perth Bayswater's leading University by 13 points to 0. We've scored 2 tries. The loose forwards have been playing aggressively. I'm surprised that University has been very competitive so far. Their forwards are very strong, though I've always thought that University probably has got a few surprises in for a few sides this year. Yeah. So we're looking pretty comfortable at this stage. 13-0, half-time coming up. Looking forward to a good second half.
Yeah, that's great. Now, I know with gridiron, you get taught different tactics and plays, like you set your men up in various positions and to get a score going. Do you guys train a certain way for that, or how does it work?
Yeah, Perth rugby's a very a tactical game. We like to call it chess with violence. You can play it tight, that means a lot of kicking, using your forwards, or you can play it an open game, which means running it through the backs a lot more, keeping the ball in hand. And of course, you play to your strengths as well, and at Perth Bayswater, we've got some very good loose forwards. Our backline's young and enthusiastic, so we're trying to use them, but I guess mainly if you want to put a finger on our tactics, we're going to be playing it through the loose forwards as much as possible. A lot of charges around the rucks, a lot of driving up through the loose forwards, and they've been doing that today and making some good ground. Okay. And then they've spun it out wide. We've scored 2 good tries on the wings, one on each wing, one to a loose forward on the wing as well. So that's the sort of game we're looking to play. Mm-hmm. We're looking to use our loose forwards and drive that ball up, get our territory, and then spin it out and capitalise. And that's working for us so far.
That's great. Now, when you say loose forwards and backs, there's probably a lot of people out there who don't actually understand what you're saying. What is their role in the game?
Okay, well, the team of 15 players is divided into 8 forwards, and they're the big ugly mean guys with the squashed-in faces you see, whose job it is basically to get the ball. They get in there, they do the scrums, the rucks, the mauls, the heavy stuff. They get in there, grunt and heave and sweat a lot. They're the big boys. The backs, the 7 backs out wide, are the fast, skilled, athletic ones, the good-looking ones like myself. Their job is to run the ball up and to score, to get the points. So, it's a team effort. If you've got the big forwards who can get the ball, and you've got the fast backs, you're home. Of course, if you haven't got so many good backs, you got to play more to your forwards. Okay. And likewise, if your forwards are a bit light on, you try and get the ball out in the backs as much as you possibly can.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it depends on your structure, your team, to whether you'll play a certain way.
Yeah. Of course, you got to play to your strengths. Mm-hmm. Teams that have got good forwards have got to use them, and likewise with the backs. As well as that, you've got to look at your tactics. You've got your opposition, of course, are a big factor. What game they play, that shapes your own game a lot. Yep. And if you've got a good kicker, you want to spend some time kicking for possession, moving that ball up into the air and putting the opposition under pressure.
That's awesome. Well, we'll be chatting with Rick later on the day and see how this team is going. Hopefully they get one in there. And I'm going to send you a story Debbie did recently at the Health 2000, so take a look.
I'm speaking with Al, the coordinator of the Health and Fitness Expo 2000. Now, Al, can you tell us a bit about what this setup's about?
Well, what this exhibition is trying to achieve is to bring something for the entire public. Let it be family, the younger generation, the older generation, something for everyone. that will deliver for you. Basically, the delivery is for you to be healthier, to be better off of your way of life, your lifestyle, and the mental, physical way, in every way that you can find possible. That will be basically what we're trying to do is fill that gap that you have as a need to have a better life, to enjoy yourself more, to be able to put less pressures on yourself, to relieve you of stress. So what we actually are doing here is something that everybody needs. We're even trying to incorporate now for the first time to actually have children and people under the ages of 12 have fitness tests over here. So and different other choices that we're trying to provide for them. So basically what we're trying to do is fulfill people's needs for a better well-being and a better way of life. That's what we're trying to do.
Right, and what sort of exhibitions do we have here?
What we have is Health and Fitness 2000. We're trying to create something for the new age. This year we'll start as based state-wise, but then we're hopefully looking at nationally to be really large and to be based in Perth. Being a lovely place to be, and everybody's enjoying themselves here, and a lot of people are more laid back than the other states, so just trying to incorporate this into the culture, into the way of life. This one is really the new age where we can deliver something that suits everyone, absolutely everyone, and there's always something here that suits whatever need you have regarding, as we said before, a better lifestyle, a better way of living. We have this here for you.
Okay, so there's a lot of natural food tasting, there's massage.
Yeah.
What other sort of things are here?
Well, we look at spiritually, there's the different forms of healing. When we look at physically, there are different gyms and different fitness activities that we have here, and different, we even have base gyms, we even have mobile gym. It's a new idea, just came out in Perth. We have a person who's got a new mobile gym. So we basically have everything that you can think about in different manners in a new age way. You have different health foods from different agencies, state and interstate. We have chairs, we have equipment that are healthy for your spine, your body. We have chiropractors that are doing different tests, all aspects of your body, and it's all free.
Excellent. And what sort of displays have you got? There's some performances, I think, are there?
Yeah, we have some performances. What we're trying to do is really serve something that will suit everyone. In the same time, we serve our purpose and bring some entertainment inside. So we have added something for the excitement of, for example, because it's been a big female market, we have the toy boys come and do some performances. We have as well trying to add some excitement for the younger generation, such as kickboxing, capoeira. We have a lot of things they're doing on stage who are almost like full contact. We have the Tai Chi and Kung Fu Academy, who are beautiful, and they do they do a show, a demo, including 32 people. They're going to do different demos using physical martial arts, using equipment. There's a lot of things that are beautiful here. We have some people who are talented music-wise, who are performing, and at the same time they have the displays and they're getting the music out. We have things are for the new age, as I said before, excitement. We have some things are for relaxation. So whatever you need, we'll basically tailor-make that for you. We'll always have something for you here.
Excellent. And all our viewers know now, if they've been watching, what capoeira is, because I did a story not long ago on it, and I myself didn't know what it was. And it's a fantastic martial art, absolutely brilliant.
We're trying to get more martial arts. We're trying to get even Kempo, street fighting, that something that can serve people, especially for the female market regarding self-defense. We even have fitness force. Now these fitness forces actually for the retirees are actually trying to do more physical activities, trying to do some aerobics, trying to do some weightlifting that will suit them. And we have some things that basically great and it suits everyone.
So basically the Expo is all about fitness, keeping healthy, and having heaps of fun at the same time.
Absolutely. This is the big word is fun. It's just one big party here.
Okay, well I suppose I better go around and see what you've got here, then have my massage, then go home and relax a bit.
You will love it. It'll be great.
Okay, thanks very much for talking to us, Al.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks, Deb, for that story, and to Al down at the showgrounds for the Health and Fitness Expo. Actually went down there with Debbie that day, and we both had a massage and everything, so quite well pampered that day. But anyway, let's check up with the game later on. But first of all, got to go to a break.
Welcome back.
Still down at the Perth Bayswater Rugby Club. And next story, mate.
Yeah, the next story is part 2 of Waynebo. No, it's Wayne did a fitness, personal training with a fitness guy, Mark, and this is part 2. And make sure you take a look at Wayne's kicks. I don't think they get over an inch in the air, as we've seen, and we've laughed many times, so I hope you do. So take a look.
We're under an inch is a lot to do, Wayne.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to the top half. Obviously, a good trainer should be able to adjust the intensity of the workout depending on his client's or on the person's energy levels for the day. They vary. Wayne's looking pretty energetic to me, so we've got some French press for him. Again, basketball specific, imitating the move that a lot of shooting for basketball. This is exactly for that. Right? Okay. Bring it back. Don't lock those arms. As you can see, this is an exercise that's best done with a spotter. Two more. Forgot to tell you, personal trainers can't count. One more. Okay, now everybody, we've done some sport-specific work with Wayne for his basketball. Now moving on to my specialty in personal training is self-defense training. Everyone out there should know 2 or 3 kicks. They're not hard to learn, and especially with the ladies, your leg is bigger than most guys' arms. I can teach you kicks which will enable you to better defend yourself. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of easy ones for Wayne first, and then Wayne's going to kick the strike pad for us. Okay, the first one, Wayne, front kick. Okay, back, right, left foot forward, right back. Okay, first thing is bring the knee up as high as you can. That's where you get the power from. Okay, up and then out. The ball of the foot extended and back and down. So push the ball of the foot out, toes back, and it's a very, very good kick, very powerful and quite easy to learn. So. Yep. Drag that knee up. Good. As you can see, there's a fair bit of power in this kick. Good. Excellent. Okay, change the other side. Not only are you learning self-defense here, but you're also burning calories and you're getting fit at the same time. So that's why it's proved quite popular with my clients. Okay, that's a front kick. It's very easy to land and very powerful. Next, we're going to move on to a side kick. It's the same starting position. Okay, the knee comes up. This time it's with the side of the foot. So the knee up and out and back and down. Keep pointing the toes down. And not only are you learning a self-defense move here, ladies, you're actually working all this area around here. So bring it up and out. The toes, you're kicking that way, Wayne. Toes down. Yeah. Keep that foot level. Yep. Roll those hips around. So back here, roll that hip right down. Okay. That's the one.
I'll fix that.
Now I can finally catch my breath, and I just want to ask Mark some questions. Not for long, Mark tells me. I just want to ask Mark some questions about what we're going to go into now, so I'll know if I need to have any HBF insurance.
Wayne, we're just going to do a few hand drills now with the focus mats, just using fist strikes, elbow strikes, and still keeping up your cardiovascular workout, so you're still getting your workout, but you're learning self-defense moves at the same time.
Okay, great. Let the games begin. Yeah, so you can get in close, okay? So I'm going 2 lefts and right.
Yeah, told you about Wayne, didn't we?
Yeah.
Shocking kicker, eh? What's next, mate? We're going to the Speedway, aren't
Yes, I remember we went down there a few weeks ago, seen all the guys down there at Ellenbrook Speedway. And
you caught up with Len Hawkins.
Len Hawkins, yeah. Pretty good
Ellenbrook
story
Speedway.
here. He runs it up there, and he's got a few sprint cars. So this is part 1 of the story, and take a look. Mind the caps. Hello, I'm Jones from Balls and All, and we're here at the Ellenbrook Speedway today, and I'm speaking with the organiser, Len Hawkins. How you going, Len?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, mate. Would you like to tell us a bit about what you do down here?
Oh, we run a winter sport here. We run all divisions of cars, sprint cars, juniors, all sorts of divisions, ladies, mechanics.
Yeah.
We run everything here, and we trying to get a lot more people to come and race here, and more spectators, and you know, we're trying to improve the track and everything like that, and make everything safer.
Yeah. And how long has the Ellenbrook Speedway been here?
Oh, it's been here something like 25 years.
Really?
It did originate, the Race and Drivers Association originated from Mottle Grove Speedway, and they were there for quite a few years. And then they moved out to here, and we've been here a long time.
Yeah. And how often do you have meets down here?
We have our meetings from April to October every fortnight.
Okay. Yeah. Now I see from your shirt you got a couple of sprint cars. Would you like to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, my son and myself, we race the sprint cars. We haven't run the last 18 months because my son had an accident here, but he'll be back into it towards the end of this year, and so will I, hopefully. And yeah, no, it's good fun. It costs a lot of money, but money's nothing when you're having fun.
That's right, mate. That's totally right. What kind of motors are in the sprint cars? I always wondered.
Yeah, we got 360 Chev engines in ours, and you know, they pull out around the 600 odd horsepower. You know, it's good.
Now I noticed like it's a circular track, obviously, and from what it looks like, from my point of view, it's like you got to go up the straight and swing out the back end to go around the corners. Is that hard to learn?
No, not really. With the sprint car, the cars are set up so that you virtually can go around the corners. The wings control it and everything like that, and the different size tyres, you know, and just the general setup of the car. Yeah. The juniors there, well, they're pretty well standard. Street stock, they're standard because they run both ways. Yeah. A lot of the modifieds, they set because they run one way. And super sedans and left-hand drives and all them, they're all set up to go one way, so they've got a bit of advantage. Yeah. But the poor blokes in the street stop, they got to run both ways, so they can't set their cars up.
Okay. Yeah. How fast would you say a sprint car goes around? Because it looks like when I watch the standard cars, they move pretty quick, but the sprint cars, they look like they really hammer around here. How fast would you say they go?
Oh, I'd say some of them go from roughly between 120 and 140 kilometres an hour around the track. That's all the way around. Yep.
Okay, now if someone's watching the story and thinks, oh, I'd like to come down and look, or I'd like to get involved with some kind of racing, is there a number or someone they can contact down here?
Yes, they can contact the club on 9571 1131 or myself on 9306 2058.
Okay.
And we can head them in the right direction.
No worries. Well, on behalf of Balls and All, thanks a lot. We'll be down here a lot more.
All right, thanks very much, and hope we do see you more.
Thank you. Yes, Justin, we do have our thinking caps on right now. We've got them on the right way, so everything's serious. Thanks a lot to Len Hawkins and the gang down there. That was part one of the story. We're going to go to a break now, and we'll show you some more.
That's absolutely right, mate. And we'll have a Guinness in the break, I think.
I hope so. Welcome back from the break, everybody, and that was fun with part one. Now, what are we doing now?
Well, now we're going back to Ellenbrook.
That's right.
But take note of the phone number, because absolute fantastic day up there. We had a ball, mate.
Oh,
We've been up
we'll
there
be
a
there
few
again.
times. We usually stay back for a couple of beers afterwards and that.
Very good social atmosphere there too.
It's just a fantastic atmosphere, mate. You take your ute up, park the ute up to the actual fence, mate, and just chuck a couple of eskies on the back, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, to find it, you got to go off Great Northern Highway onto Warbrook Road, and then first left onto Ellenbrook.
Yeah, there's
If
no
there's
sign
no
there.
signs, don't just remember Ellenbrook
First
Road.
left. Yep.
But anyway, let's check it out.
Part two.
With me now is Chantel. Chantel, how are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
How have you been going today?
Yeah, good. We had our Ladies and Mechanics Classic down here and I took it out for the day, so I'm right.
Yeah, and like we just watched your car get around. You weren't actually driving it just then, but this thing is just wild. Comparing it to those other cars, how do you get the guts to drive this thing?
Oh, it took a while, but now I've got the hang of it. It's good fun, big adrenaline rush, so it's great.
What sort of revs are you pulling when you're out there? I mean, you weren't exactly flooring it by the sounds of it, but...
Oh, I was running 6.5 revs, but Rob, the car owner, just put in and it pulled 8, 9, so...
Excellent. What sort of motor in it?
Okay, it's got a 366 cubic inch Chevrolet motor.
Yeah, I like it. What sort of class? I mean, actually yours was the only car like this out on the racetrack. What class are you in?
Okay, I've been running Ladies and Mechanics up here at Ellenbrook, but the division is actually called Late Model Sedans, American base that we brought into Australia, and hopefully I'll get in it for the next season. So.
Oh, best of luck, that's for sure. But what about today? Any more plans for the day?
No, we finished for the day, so...
Yeah, so obviously it's on the trailer and ready to go home. How long have you been coming up to Ellenbrook for?
I did 2 seasons in junior sedans, and this is my 3rd season up here. We've only done 2 meetings up here, so just to play around.
Yeah. And how'd you get involved?
My grandfather, my father, my brother. I didn't really have much choice, so...
No choice. You're coming down anyway, so you figured you might as well drive.
Nice to do it, yep.
Oh, geez, it must be painful driving this thing each week. I'd hate to do it.
It's good fun.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and we'll catch up with someone else.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
thanks a lot, Justin, for that. And now I'm speaking with Paul.
Hey, Jess. James.
And Sandy.
Hi, how you going?
Good, good. How'd your car go today, Paul?
Oh, pretty good actually, James. I finished 3rd in the first race, and then I had to start up towards the back a bit. Finished 6th, and then I got a 5th from the back as well. So, and then ended up 3rd in the final. So. Pretty happy with that.
Okay, and how long have you been driving?
Well, I drove a couple of years ago for a season in my dad's car.
Alright.
That was when I was 16. But I've been out of it, I'm now 21, and I bought my own car, so...
Yeah.
Sigma? Yeah, the Sigma. And we're just going along quite nicely at the moment.
Now, does it take much work to, I suppose, maintain it for every race?
Only when you get crashed.
Yeah. And now, Sandy, that's your job, isn't it, fixing the car?
Well, I try and help out as much as I can. There's not a lot I can do, but I do as much as I can, yeah. Yep.
And how have you been going so far this season?
Well, I won the first 2 feature races, which was really unexpected.
Yeah.
Seems it was the first time in the car, but from then on I finished 5th, and then had 2 big wipeouts. So that wasn't
not too good.
Wasn't really that good.
Yeah, that's a lot of work doing when he crashes it 2 weeks in a row. Working on it for the whole 2 weeks both times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I myself, I'm quite interested in starting out on something like this. Does it cost much to get started, I suppose?
Oh, well, if you get a car which is running,
Get them pretty much for nothing out of the quokka, really, can't you?
pretty well.
Yeah.
Most keep the same running gear in. You can put a lumpy cam into the engine.
Yeah.
And put a roll cage in, which you can build it in there, or you can cut the roof off and do it like that.
Yeah.
Drop like roll cage in there if you can get it off a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to build them, you're probably looking at about $2,000.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Now, is it hard to, like I've been watching, and I spoke to Len a bit, he said the sprint cars are pretty easy for going around the corners. Is it hard to get used to, obviously you're going to you fly at the straight, you have to set up for the corner and go around. Is it hard to learn that?
Well, it is at times.
You dance?
I'm still learning. I'm still learning as it is, but to go into the corner, you got to hang the tail a bit, and I'm still trying to get the hang of that.
Yeah.
But we actually go both directions, so you can't set your car up to go one way.
Yeah, that's what Len was saying. Yeah. So Sandy, you ever going to get out and have a go?
Maybe. Got to ask Paul about that one. Everyone wants me to have a turn, so I used to drive in juniors when I was younger.
All right, so you have driven before?
Yeah. But maybe a bit later in the season, see how he goes. He doesn't want to wreck the car.
Did you enjoy it much when you drove?
Yeah, it's a bit scary because I was so young, but now I'm older and I got my licence, I can hoon around the roads, so probably be a bit easy now.
All right, well, I'd like to thank you guys a lot. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
Well, I'd like to thank you for coming out here to start with. We watch Balls and All every week, actually, so
that's great.
That's good. Yeah.
Glad you like it.
I'd like to thank my crew, which is all standing over there. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have.
Give a wave.
We wouldn't have the. We wouldn't have the car here, this meeting and the meeting before. So all the results that we're getting is because of these guys. So I'm only the driver.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I wish you all the best this season, and take it easy.
Okay, cheers, thanks. Jimmy, for that one. Story over there on the Sigma. Now with me now is Paul, and Paul's got a bit of a scratch on his car. How'd that happen, Paul?
I just got a bit of a love tap in the behind and put into the wall.
And was it another Holden or?
Yeah, Commodore.
Another Commodore. VC, VH?
VC.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this for, Paul?
Since I was about 14, so 14 years.
Yeah. What sort of cars have you gone through in the 14-year period?
Oh, about 5.
All Holdens?
Yeah, majority. I've always raced Holdens and stuff.
Yeah. You find they're easier to fix or easier to tune? Or?
Oh, my mechanic can fix it pretty easy.
Makes it a bit easier then?
B&M Towing, they get all my parts all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, mate. So how long before you get back out on the track, you reckon?
I'll be back next fortnight.
Next fortnight. Fortnightly thing, isn't it? So a couple of days to fix that.
Yeah, it'll be done in a week.
Thanks a lot, Justin, for that interview. And now I'm speaking to the driver of this Mini, and his name is Todd. How you going?
Good, thanks, yep.
Okay, how old are you, Todd?
I am 12.
Yeah, and how long have you been driving?
I've been driving for 2 years.
Yeah, down here at Ellenbrook?
Yeah, and Claremont and sometimes Mora.
Yeah. And is it good fun out there?
Yeah, it's really good fun when they give you a wet track, so you just slip and slide.
Yeah. Do you have any trouble going into the corners out there?
Or sometimes if someone touches you or something, you get a bit of trouble.
Yeah. And how have you been going so far in the last few years? You won anything?
Yeah, well, I got Rookie of the Year last year here, and I come third in the points, so yeah, been going all right.
Oh, great stuff, Todd. Anyway, best of luck, mate. Make sure you have a good career in this.
All right, thank you.
Yes, as me and Justin said earlier, we did have a ball down there, so make sure you get down there and support the local guys. And
it's actually on this weekend.
That's right, it is on this weekend if it ain't rained out, so make sure you check the number on the screen and give them a call. I believe they're also looking for other people to drive, so if you're interested, give them a call and give it a go.
That's
now,
right.
Who we got here, Justin?
But with me, I've got Stefan. Stefan, how are you?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
What have you been up to, buddy?
Oh, I've just been training hard for the West Australian Rugby Union team, and I made it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Hard one to get into?
Oh, yeah, they had around about 70-odd guys to choose from. Yeah.
Whereabouts was it held?
Britannia.
Where's that?
Britannia's in Leederville. It's where we play our games, so yeah.
All right, that's fantastic, mate. Well, all the best. When's your first game for the start?
Thursday in Sydney.
In Sydney?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing the fundraising for today?
Yeah. That's what we're doing some fundraising for, yeah.
Well, that's fantastic, mate. I hear you watch Balls and All of it. When's it on?
Yeah. Oh, 8:30 Monday night, Channel 31.
Oh, that's fantastic, mate. Jimmy,
yep.
What are we doing next?
Yeah, that's right. And we wish you all the best of luck from Balls and All. Go out there and give it Balls and All.
We'll have to buy a chocolate off you, mate. Give it that fundraising.
That's right. Now, we're going to go to a story Moose did recently, which is the surf life saving. So take a look.
Hi everybody, I'm down here at Trig Beach where some excitement's happening. Behind me is the Surf Life Saving IRB Challenge, Inflatable Rescue Boat Challenge. And there's quite a crowd here. What a beautiful day, as we always have here in Perth. And we're going to be talking to some of the people here and showing you a little bit. Now this is our first ever redo story, because we did this, we spoke to these people and did a story on our very first show way back in September of last year, and it's really good pleasure for us to be coming back and be invited back to come and talk. Hi everyone, well, we're talking to a couple of the competitors and a couple of the gold medalists here. I'm talking to Dick and Steve. How you going, guys?
Really good.
Now tell us a bit about this gold medal.
Oh, it was absolutely hard fought. There was a huge field. There was 2 teams in it. We were one and the guys from Morley were the other one, and we came first and we got the gong.
Really? So obviously a lot of competition there, eh, Dick?
There will be next year. Once they've seen what's going on, there'll be a lot of over 35s next year. Bet on it.
So you guys are in the over 35?
Yeah, geriatrics.
Geriatrics, yeah. Well, I wish I was old enough to compete with you guys. I actually dye my hair grey. How'd you get yours that way?
I used to have hair, and now it's skin coloured. So,
So what got you guys involved with it, really?
Kids.
Australian
My
IRB
kids are in
Championships.
it. And by the way, they're the second medal winners just there.
And we want you to start getting
From where? From where?
Mullaloo.
That'll be Cocky, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Peter Cocky, yeah.
Year 2001.
Now, how long have you been doing this?
Oh, quite a few years, but this is the first time we competed.
Yeah.
Dick said, let's do it and get some points for the club, and we got a gong. I'm happy.
Fantastic, fantastic. So it was just the two of you?
Just the two of us, yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations, guys. Okay, everyone, I'm here talking to someone very famous. You might remember him from last year. Cocky, how you going, mate?
How you doing? Fantastic.
Good.
How you been?
Good. And you got your buddy Gary Keenan?
Hi there, how are you?
Hey Gary, how are you? Now, how's everything going so far?
Oh, it's been a fantastic event. It's just been a superb day and everybody's doing really well. Yeah, it's great.
We lucked out this way last year, didn't we, with the weather?
Yeah, it was really good, but I mean this year's, it's fantastic. It's been a great day, absolutely superb. Shame there wasn't a bit more of a wave to offer a bit more competition.
Now, you're a bit famous for also doing what we called a turtle last year, I remember.
That was in the Australian titles, 2-3 years ago. Yeah, on the event. But I must admit, it's quite easy to do sometimes.
Yeah.
I was the first, yes, but I wasn't the last.
Now, Gary, how do you feel the competition was?
The competition across the whole day has been excellent, really finessed. Guys have come through the series of 4 or 5 races and they're doing really well. Yep.
So what got you involved, Gary?
My children got me involved.
The gold medal here, and that's close between Scarborough.
We got it all happening here behind us.
For the line judges to give
my children got me involved and to come down and support them, and next minute we find there's an over 35 series, so why not, let's get into it, dads, and we're into it. Yeah.
So this is for women and men, is it?
I guess so. It's if you're over 35, yeah.
Right. So anyone can get involved?
Anybody can get involved, as long as you love the water and surf life saving. It's great. Yeah, it's the best thing.
Now, how'd Mullaloo pull up so far today?
We've done remarkably well. We made a final, semi-finals, Gary. Yeah, and apart from that, we didn't get DQ'd, which was a mammoth task.
Yeah.
And that was, just getting that far for us was a great achievement, wasn't it?
Was.
And to get through without getting disqualified and just improve our skills, and then we get a bit faster from there.
And how many clubs we got here today competing?
Must be about 10? Yeah, I guess 10 clubs, yeah.
And who's the biggest competition at the moment?
I'd say Scarborough seem to be cleaning up around. Really hotly contested by Floreat and Sorrento. Yeah.
Floreat were the team last year, weren't they?
They have been Australian champions, so yes. So the standard is very high.
Yeah, well, something that still impressed me is that I really picked up on last year is that it's just a fraction. Like if you miss that engine on the first pull, you may as well figure you're out of it.
You're dead right. There's no, you don't get a second chance at it.
All right, now Cocky, what's the phone number if someone wants to get involved? How do they do it again?
They can, depending on where they live, what I'd suggest is they contact their nearest surf club And the start of the season is October.
Yep.
And contact wherever they live and contact the nearest surf club.
Yeah.
We'd like to promote Mullaloo, of course.
Of course.
And but join in. It's great. You won't miss a thing. It's fantastic. We'd just like to say, Gary and I would like to thank Triggs for. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been able to compete in the over 35. So it makes it well worth it, doesn't it, Gary?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Okay, guys, thanks very much for that.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Moose.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. We really appreciate when you watch us, and we need a little bit more support sometimes, and we are looking for people to get behind us and sponsor the show to allow us to keep going. And what we want you to do is get in touch with us direct on the number you're seeing on the screen. Please write it down, and or the email. Either way is the easiest way to get in touch with us, and we can do commercials, all kinds of promotion we're happy to do for you. Congratulations to the people who won the tickets. Obviously you've already received them for the Supercross. Big congratulations to you. And also you're seeing the scores come up shortly anyway about the results from the rugby. We went down, as you know, and watched the rugby, and the reason why they get the results put on is because they send them in to us, albeit a week late. They may go on screen, but get your scores into us and we'll be happy to put them on the screen here as you're seeing for the rugby. Now,